Hello, welcome to Bald and Board Games. I'm Bald,
I'm bored.
and today we're playing Castles of Burgundy.
So this is our kickoff to our channel. It's a brand new year. We're gonna hit the ground running, and we decided to start in the old ages.
Yeah, we're going to trip a lot, too.
Yeah,
It's not going to be very pretty to begin with, but bear with us. We're here to have fun, and hopefully you guys do too. Why are we doing this? We honestly just have fun playing games, and we decided to share that with whoever we can. We have some other exciting things on the horizon with Bald and Board Games that you will find out about later this year.
yeah, definitely. So we appreciate like us, follow us. Twitch will see everything live first, but all of our live content will be posted on YouTube about a week later. We'll also have some fun Instagram stories and posts about what's coming up across this year.
So follow at Bald and Board Games on those channels.
Yeah.
Ready to get started?
Let's do it.
All right. So what is Castles of Burgundy?
The Castle of Burgundy is a medieval-ish style game where you have these boards called duchies, you have castles, you'll collect almost resources similar to Settlers of Catan, but you have different colors associated. So like blue is ships, you have green is livestock, different animals. We have horses, we have sheep, we have cows, I believe, as well, scattered throughout. As well as you're going to be trying to build some of these buildings. So we have a little cheat sheet over here that the game gives us, and each building gives us different advantages as we compete against each other to work our way around the board and gain experience.
Yeah, and this is an absolutely gorgeous game. This is the new deluxe version that Awaken Realms republished. Castle of Burgundy is actually a much older board game. It's renowned for being one of the best. So when they reprinted it and deluxeified it with all these fun things, I had to get it. Chris, we'll see who goes first.
Yeah,
The honors.
roll this d6.
I suck at. Of course you roll
Five.
five.
And you roll a 3.
Yep.
Hey, better than a 1.
Sounds all right. All right.
All right. The general style of this game will be 5 rounds of 5 turns apiece. We're going to be able to gather some stuff each round. We can open those up. We can spend silver to access the black tiles in the center. And then the numbers around the outside are the die value that allows us to obtain each of those resources. So here we go. So white die is a 3. First one goes on to the 3 spot. And I have 2 more. Wow, triple 3s. So we're going to start out. We're missing a little guy here.
Oh, we are. I'm cheating.
Yeah, already trying to prevent me from getting buildings. All right, so we're going to get this nice mine, or church here, not a mine. Nick will go for the mine. We'll see that. I can't place it anywhere yet, because you have to place it on the board based on the numbers on our board. So my second option, I will grab some livestock as well. So that uses my 2 dice up.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going for the mine because I can't right now. They're on the edge of my board. I'm doing something a little bit differently because Steve is clearly used to me going for the mines. If you see us occasionally look off at this here, it's because there are so many different tiles and they mean so many different things that there is no way to. Well, there is a way to remember them all, but we haven't played it enough. So.
And each yellow tile, and you can kind of see it here a little bit. Each yellow tile will have a number under it, which associates to 1 on this page, and every number does something different. There's 29 different things we have to look through.
Okay, so I have a 1 and both the things.
Didn't have much choice.
Yeah, didn't have much choice. So okay, so for the 1, I'm going to snag the White Castle. And for the 3, I'm going to place the White Castle onto my board on the 3 spot. So the White Castle allows me to take an action using the white die that he just rolled. So that has a value of 3. So I am going to select 2 workers.
Sure. The only way to legally change your die value.
Yeah.
All right. Since we have no ships in process, we'll roll again. We have a white 6, so that'll get settled right there. I have a 5 and a 6 now. Can't place anything anywhere. Oh, but we can do the move Nick normally does. A 5 here and a 6 there.
There you go. Get your mind on.
So now every round I'll get an extra silver.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing this time around. I don't go for those. Help you get silver each round, which helps you in many ways. Interesting. I've never done this. Are you friend?
And if you're wondering, these background boards underneath here, there is probably 50 of them available. We randomly just pulled 2 of them.
There's quite a bit. You know, I'm going to get some points on the board. I'm going to use my silver to. Ooh.
Trying to cheat already? You need 2 silver.
Do you need 2 for that?
Yeah.
Oh, you do. Man.
Forgot the rules.
Yeah, it's been a second. I don't want to do everything I was going to
You can sell your stuff for silver.
All right, so I will use my 6 to grab the carpenter's workshop. That's going to allow me to take a building tile once I place it. So I'm going to use a worker.
Oh, and I jumped the gun too. I finished this.
Oh, there you
so
go.
I'm on the board with not only a 1, but an 11.
Yep. Go. Oh, someone else forgot too how to play.
So
I'm going to decrease my die value. So the worker's allowed to increase by 1 or decrease by 1. So I'm turning my 3 into a 2 so I can place my workshop on the 2 spot. Placing that allows me to take another building tile, which are the tan ones. So I'm going to take the watchtower, which when I place it will give me 4 victory points. All right.
All right, I got a 4, 3, 4.
4 and a 5.
So, let's see here. 4 gives us some water. Take a 4 in the water over here, but now I can't take any more tiles since my corner is filled.
You are full up.
But I do have 3s on each side. Obviously, this one's the smarter spot to go. I have 3 horses on this, so I gain 3 more.
Okay, so there you go. All right, so I'm going to use my 4 to place my watchtower. So that immediately gives me 4 victory points. Now I completed a set of 3. So that's going to give me 6 plus 10, which is 16. So now I'm at just blue past Steve. He's used to it.
And don't worry, we'll be tied at the end somehow.
With the 5, I'm going to take this tile here, this monastery. The yellow ones are called monasteries, I believe. When I place it, it's going to allow my workers to add plus or minus 2 instead of plus or minus. All right.
2, 1, 6. This will go on to the 2 spot. We have a 1 and a 6. Interesting. Oh, yeah. All right, so I guess we're going to take this church, and we're going to add it to the 1 spot right here. Church allows me to take a mine, a monastery, or a castle. I'm obviously going to take the monastery, so Nick can't have it. That'll get added here. I don't have any ability to play it yet, but we'll hold on to it. That was my 1 die. So my 6 die didn't really do much. I could take more for my pasture, but we'll hold off on that for now. We'll grab
Do you want the piggies?
2 workers.
I have a 5 and a 3. Nothing left in the 5 spot. There's nothing left in the 3 spot. Great. So I could change those to a 6. I'm going to all right, first I'm going to use my worker.
No.
That's fine. I'm going to change this 3 to a 2. Steve's partially blind. So
Only by colors.
Right yeah. That 2 allows me to take this castle. We'll have that down there.
Like you knew my next move.
And the 5 I'll use to place my monastery right there.
All right.
Ready?
Let's do it. We got a 6 here, so this will stack on up. A 1 and a 4. We do have a ship on the 1 board, nothing on the 4. Let's see. I already have a ship down here. I would really love to play. So we're going to place the ship here in the 4 spot. That allows me to not only pick goods, which I'll get to in a moment, but I get to move up this track. So now I get to take any of the goods, which are these 4 spots here. I will take this one because it helps me stack on top.
Nice.
So that was my 4. My bad.
These are disgusting. And I'm very rude. I'm going to pick on them the entire time.
We're just gamers.
It's
and
all
it just comes with the territory. Eventually, we'll just have stacks of Mountain Dew cans and Doritos chips here.
No.
Just orange cans
Not
everywhere.
at all. You mess up any of these games with your Dorito fingers, I will actually kill you. You can drink as much of the toxic Mountain Dew as you
I
want.
will. I'm going to use my other die to sell my 2, which gives me 1 silver. And this 2 just comes... Oh, no, it just sits in front of you because I sold it. So it'll sit right next.
You make it much later.
Oh, that's fine. All
right.
right.
My turn?
So, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to use... Now, I'm going to use my 2 to place the castle. So with these castles, so typically the red one would stay down. But I'm actually going to put this away because we have these fun castles. That is a 1 spot, so I get 11 more points for completing that. So I'm now at 31. And the castle, when you place them, you get to take an additional action. So I'm going to take this ship. And I can't place the ship.
You burned your workers.
That's okay. That's fine. So I'm going to...
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
All right. So end of round 1. We already have a bunch of experience points on the board from both of us.
Yeah. So at the end of the round, everything that's on the board gets cleared off. So anything we didn't take is gone.
Yep. Including the black tiles in the middle, which for a lot of these...
Sorry, babe.
For a lot of these might not make a big difference because, like, ships are all the same. None of the tiles look any different for ships. But when you get to the yellow monasteries, there's only 1 of each monastery out there.
Yep.
So if you lose a good monastery off the board, you're kind of screwed.
Much like in real life.
We also will reveal 5 more resources in a moment, which means that the experience you earn for each completion is a little bit lower as you get deeper and deeper into the game.
Yep. So early on, it's good to complete as many different sections as you can. In a large section.
All right.
This is one again.
No, you missed this one the first time.
Oh, did I?
All right, so we had a number 16 on the board, which means nothing until endgame, and a number 17, which means nothing till endgame. Yep. I'm still on the lead, the turn tracker, so I'm going to roll the white die still.
All right. Ready?
Oh, we also have 24 and 25, which is a new thing.
The numbers he's listing off are the monastery numbers.
Yes, got a little cheat sheet over here. So we brought up earlier, so now I'm trying to go through and be like, which ones do we really want to go with? So we have a 3 again, and then a 3, 4 here.
Double 4s.
So 3, this will get brought over here. So now we have to make some decisions. Okay.
You get another silver.
Oh, I do, because I had a mine.
Yep. You're welcome.
Look at that. Thanks. Appreciate it. I think it's nice for once.
I'm trying to stack my karma, so.
So what I'm going to do is let's start with this 3. We're going to grab some sheep. Bring it over here.
You would.
But then I am going to spend 2 of these silver, which can be done without the use of one of your action dice. And allows me to buy one of these ones in the middle. I'm going to take number 24. And now that I have purchased that, I will take my 4 with a worker to make it a 5 to place the sheep down. So the sheep, there's 2 of them, so I get 2 experience points for this. All right.
All right. What are we doing? I was trying to look here while that was going on. Don't want to do that. Smart thing to do.
Probably isn't.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's a thing. Okay. Play this. So, first up, I'm going to use my worker. So because of this monastery, I can subtract 2 now. So my 4 becomes a 2, which allows me to take this castle. And I'm going to use my 4 to place that castle here. So that's another 1 spot. So I get 9 points. I'm now at 40. And that allows me to take another action. So that action that I'm going to take is going to be... Yeah. I'm going to take this monastery.
All right.
The monastery allows me to get 4 victory points at the end of the game for every watchtower that I have.
In your board, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm just saying, so if you have symbols down here in the bottom right corner, but they're not in play, they are lost at the end. So we have a 5 here.
Am I even blowing you?
Oh, that is perfectly fine. Wait for it. We're going to take this. We're going to take this. We're going to use a worker to make this a 5.
The roles really are reversed. You are playing my game right now.
Yeah, we're going to drop another mine on in.
All right. Yeah, I got a 2 and a 4. Do we want to go? Use my 2. Got this monastery. And I'm going to use the worker I have. Turn this 4 into a 3. So I can place.
Trying to protect your castles here with monasteries?
I'm telling you. I'm trying to get as many points as possible. That's what I'm trying to do. So you win the game. It's weird how, when you end up on camera, you start talking in a weird voice.
Yeah.
That's how you win the game. Welcome.
All right. So.
2 bald bros.
Yep.
We may look like brothers because we both don't have hair.
What is this? Give me.
Guess the microphone's far enough away from that. My goodness.
This is a warehouse. I don't want a warehouse.
Push that out too.
I don't know what to buy here. I guess we'll buy a ship.
Dang, just laughed it out of you.
There's no good situation here. Oh, actually, yes, there is. We're gonna buy this with the 4, and we're gonna place it with my 3. So placing a white castle gives me the ability to use my white die, which is also 4. Now we can take that.
Nice.
All right.
My turn?
Yep.
For 3, I'm going to take this boy.
Okay.
And for 2, let's prep for the next round.
Smart.
Okay.
Oh, yes, exactly what I needed. Oh, these go up here first. So 5, stack that right there.
Nice.
So what I was waiting for, I'm going to take a 6. We're going to place this right here.
Nice.
Number 13 is on the board. 13 allows me, every time I use a die to buy workers, I get the 2 workers, but I also get a silver coin.
Stack in your pockets.
Yep. Gotta do what I gotta do. So that was my 6. I still have a 5. There is nothing in the 5 stack.
I'm nowhere near my 9.
But might as well
but
get 2 workers and my silver.
But intended.
You're up.
5 and I have a 6. So you can use your workers to play something, or use your workers to make your 6 a 1. It doesn't only go backwards. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to use 1. Make 2 with a 6. 5. Hold on. That's how I'm going to do it with the 6. That's going to become a 1. Replace this guy right there. That completes a 3 spot. So I'm going to get 6 plus 8. So I get another 14 points. I'm at 54 now. There. This 5 I'm going to use to place down my warehouse, which is a 1 spot. So 1 is 9. So I'm now 63.
You have the ability to sell a type of good.
Now I get to sell a type of good. Well, I'm not going to sell that, so I will. I'll sell this guy right here. That way I can get. Okay. And I'm not done.
Hey guys, thanks for raiding.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Rated party of 61.
Hey, welcome. Thank you guys very much. Welcome to Baldwin Board Games. We're playing Castles of Burgundy.
Banzinator. That's an awesome. Gosh, they're awesome gamer tag.
This is our first live stream that we're doing with Baldwin Board Games, so thank you for jumping in. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate any follows you guys are willing to give. If you want to hang out, we just about to finish round 2 of 5 here.
I think
first stream. We've been playing games for years, but decided we want to come out, enjoy it with everybody else, and get on Twitch.
I'm going to use my 2 silver right away.
Thanks, Gator Dave.
And taking that livestock.
Oh no, he's taking the livestock.
Yep.
Those are deer. Are these horses? I have deer too. Oh, I'm trying to think. I thought mine were horses earlier.
You are colorblind and animal blind. My goodness. All right, here we go. Where are we going?
All right, last roll here. We got a 6, a 4, and a 3.
4 and a 3. Where you go? So where's this guy?
6.
6.
Stacked on up there.
Nice.
Such a fun game. Yeah. This is one of our games we play. We play 3-4 different occasions we play this.
And it's one that I heard about for a long time, Castle Burgundy being great. And then when Awakened Realms threw it back up on Kickstarter and they're deluxified it, I had to jump on. And of course, anything Awakened Realms do, they always do like the Sundrop mini, so we had to get the Sundrop castles. And it's absolutely gorgeous. It's so fun. It's so easy to jump into. It's a great game to get people into gaming. It's intimidating at first because all the pieces on the board, but it's great that you're really playing against yourself, against another person.
Yeah. We definitely bring up with our friends who like Settlers of Catan or all the more realistic type games, things you would experience in life if we lived at this time period.
What? Yeah.
No, you'd be like selling buildings and getting livestock.
Building castles, monasteries. And,
it's not unrealistic.
Maybe the taking livestock.
Awakened Realms was such a good production. One of my favorites. The Great Wall.
Yeah, that one looks really cool. I don't have that one. I would honestly get everything that they made, but
Dragon Eclipse. That name just sounds awesome.
Dragon Eclipse is the new one. There's late pledges available right now. It looks really cool. I think it's primarily a co-op game. It has an interesting, almost like Pokemon kind of feel to it, where like you collect dragons and you're using in whatever their campaign is.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
it's like Skyrim, but you're collecting the dragons, not the souls. Yeah, we have a bunch of games we'll be playing over there. Every Thursday we're going to be live streaming, every Saturday as well. We have a closet full of games.
Literally behind us is a closet full of games.
And we've backed a few. I just backed Rings of Chaos, which I got an update for today.
Oh, yeah.
So that should be coming a little bit later this
How's
year.
that going?
I can't wait. That's Matthew Lillard's game, if you know Matthew Lillard from Scream and a bunch of Shaggy from Scooby-Doo and a bunch of other movies.
I think there's the two main. That's pretty probably know.
That's pretty much the main two.
No, without a paddle also.
And FNAF he's in now. Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see FNAF.
I'm not going to spoil the movie, but he's in the movie.
Nice.
Yeah, so actually I met him a few months last year, talked to him, and he's a huge Dungeons & Dragons player. So he made his own board game that has that feel without the necessity to become an actor.
Steve hates RPGs. He would never be a GM.
Oh, cool. Campaign where you tame some dragons. I can't wait for that.
That sounds cool. Go back it. I've backed it up. It's your turn.
Yeah.
I got to get one on your list. I've got 14 more coming.
We don't have space. Where do you buy a whole nother closet somewhere?
Well, eventually we'll just get an actual apartment.
We need to get the Ant-Man style, where you can just shrink it all down and carry it around.
And I prefer the Capsule Corp style, which is the same thing, but Dragon Ball Z.
All right, so 3 and 4.
Why don't you do something?
I'm trying to. I don't even know what to do here. We can play some stuff. So let's. What's the smartest route to play anything?
What you're doing? Your board is
all over the place. I know.
You are. Look, I've almost lapped you already.
Don't worry.
Way up
we'll catch up. So we're gonna make my 4 into a 5 using a worker. Drop that ship down here, which moves me up 1, so you can't stack me there.
That's fine. I'm doing just fine.
I'm gonna take this. And now I have a 3 available, which is solidly empty.
Yep.
So I'm going to get 2 more workers, which also gives me another silver, thanks to number 13 here.
Nice.
Matthew Lillard's Beetle and Grimm, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I've talked to him a few times in person about Beetle and Grimm. He's so passionate about Dungeons & Dragons and just being a gamer. I got to watch him live play last March up in we both live in LA. Yeah.
Nice.
And it's a lot of fun seeing him on TV and movies and then seeing him in real life, and he's the same person.
Right.
He's just quirky and goofy and just vibes with all of us.
I'm going to use my worker, which is my monastery, adds 2 to my die roll, so this 4 is going to become a 6.
He's a chaotic player.
Is it? Yeah.
That's what they said in chat.
Nice.
I don't know all the styles of D&D play to know what's chaotic versus others.
You know, as much as I love board games, I would love playing D&D, but I've never actually jumped in on
I can get you into some campaigns. So, I got people.
I don't know if I have time now.
That's true.
This. Maybe if they do it on Saturday nights, that's when I can jump in. Or I can't do it the other days because I think Jen would throw me out if I took any more time away from
her. So that is end of round 2. So let's deboard everything.
What do we got? No more sheeps, no more White Castle. Sorry, Helmut Kumar. Reload.
We now have another mine and castle on the board.
You guys have any favorite board games yourself?
Yeah, doesn't he have a show? He has. Oh, it's Jen. Yeah, he has a channel where Andy. I think he does have a podcast show as well. Only know Beetle and Grimm from Idle Champions. Just to find out the person behind them.
What was the other one that they did? Idle Champions?
From Idle Champions, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Let us know what your favorite board games are. If there's something, especially 2-player, that we might have, we'll definitely try to pick a day shortly and get that on stream. It's very much part of the D&D community because of the board game community. We still have a campaign with the group we've been playing with 7-8 years. Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Wow.
7-8 years we've been playing the same campaign group.
We got one friend who complains about one campaign taking all year.
Yeah, right.
For different, honestly. But no, we started trying out Seafall, and it was fun at first. I don't know if you guys know what Seafall is, but if not, it's a legacy game where you take on the role as pirates, and legacy games, of course, as you know, tearing up cards right into the board. And it started off fun, but then quickly got repetitive and just started taking forever. So we're not going to finish that. We're dropping that out of our game group. We're probably going to jump into Madara next, actually. I've had that sitting for a while. I'm pretty stoked to jump into that.
Your campaign was 2 years. They had one campaign was 2 years on D&D.
That's awesome.
That seems like fun, but I'm like, I just want to get it done. Like, I would just want to play for like,
Patient.
no, I would want to play for like 36 hours straight. Is what I'm saying. Like, I would just want to go at it.
You are an addict.
Gator Dave, what do you gravitate towards? Euros, co-ops, Ameritrash, etc. We kind of differ a little. So I love PvP over co-op. I love also taking the role of like the villain. So if there's an assassin character, I know we played Imperial Assault, Star Wars Imperial Assault.
Yeah.
I'm like, give me Darth Vader and that crew. But we do play a good amount of co-ops as well. All right. Taking the White Castle. I'm also going to flip. Terrible. I got to try the sliders, like not frozen. I need to go to an actual White Castle. Also, not Vegas.
You need to go to Jersey, where the original White Castle.
That's what I mean, like a legit place, not in a tourist trap.
No.
So I used 1/6 to buy. I'm using the other 6, flipping it to a 1, placing it here.
There's a 2 for.
That's a 2.
So 3 and 6,
9
so 8 points. So you're at.
You say 3 plus 6 is 8?
I'm wrong.
I can't see. He can't do math.
It's
I agree about the Euros. Just can't get them to take the plunge. You're working towards it. Ticket to Ride. So Ticket to Ride, I've heard the last 2 years has been like a top game, and I know all of that, but we've actually never played.
It's a lot of fun. Card based, primarily placing on your trains and your stations. You would love it because you can screw over your opponent by passing your train right through where they're trying to set their track up.
That's awesome. Just obliterate their town.
Yep.
All right, all you. I just use my 3 to grab some sheepies.
All right, so
3
and 6. Actually. Where are we going?
Yeah, we have a lot of friends. We're trying to get more and more into it. We'll get some that'll come and play a game on like a Saturday night, but overall, we're trying to get more and more of our friends into Euro style, into like any type of style that we have, pretty much.
It's true.
I think everyone's interested. It's a matter of just time, finding people's schedules here in LA, because hours are all over the place.
People are flaky.
What do you got? Kim, not for the wizard, but I decided to play an Astral Wizard from Spelljammer After.
I'm going to use my.
Can I post a link to the art? Yeah, of course, definitely. We'd love to see the artwork.
Absolutely, please do.
And then, especially in the lower player count, blocking routes in Ticket to Ride is a thing. See, that would be my strategy for sure. I might not be able to have the best setup, but I'm going to screw everyone else over so they can't have it either.
That is very true. I used one of my workers to turn a 6 into a 2.
All right.
You have a 2 plus now. Castle.
I appreciate it. I'll open that up. I'll save that down, and we'll take a look at that after our stream here today.
Thank you. That's amazing. I love seeing everyone's artwork. All right, what am I going to do with this 3?
Marashtra, the Astral Elf. Let's pop it up now. Yeah, that's really cool.
It reminds me of something out of Dark Souls or Elden Ring. That looks really cool.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that. Definitely.
Did you do that yourself? Did somebody do that for you? Or did you jump into AI? Let's take this guy.
Which random fun fact about AI?
No, I'm going to use this.
Windows just announced their new keyboards on the new laptops. If a button you press, it automatically kicks off an AI.
Yeah? What do you mean?
So, like, literally you press a button and, like,
it'll just pull up
AI launches
like
and just...
Cortana,
but like, way deeper. No.
Oh, crazy.
All right. Now, let's get some time to catch up here. Can you toss one of those on the 6?
Yeah.
We got a 3 and 4.
Yep. That's what I got too.
So we're going to take a 4.
Nice.
3 becomes a 2 with a worker. Drop her on in. We move up. That's a 3. So 6 and 6 is 12, and not whatever number you're probably thinking of.
37 is we're going. Boom.
All right. And then I get to take a stack.
Wait, what'd you place?
The ship.
Oh, nice.
So I get a 2 6s. These have to go back on. All right. So that was those, and that marks that turn.
I'm going to use my 3 to get 2 workers.
Your husband is an artist. He basically photoshopped all the references I get together, create a visual.
That's cool. Photo bashing.
She had a very specific attire for her. That's cool.
I'm going to use one of these workers I just got to turn this 4 into a 2, so I can place down my last castle, which goes here. So that's a 1. So the 1 plus 6 is 7. So I'm going from 67 to 74. I also have completed all my red spots, so I get 5 more points for being the first G to do that. 3, 4, 5, 79. The castle allows me to take an additional action.
It does.
So I'm going to place down this mine right
Hey,
here.
first mine's on the
First
board.
mine's on the board. That's a 1, so 1, and that's another 7 points. So I am at 86.
All right.
There.
3, 4, 4.
Snake eyes. I automatically win.
Yeah, okay. I think you automatically just die of poisoning. You venom. Venom just takes over.
I venom.
Venom. All right. So we're going to toss number 24 on the board here on a 4. That's a 1, so that's 7 more. So 44. Number 24 gives me endgame scoring for livestock. For each different livestock, you get 4 more XP, which we're going to toss in a new livestock on the board and get 2 more right there.
46. Very nice. I got 2,
Oh,
1.
hold on. My turn is not over.
Oh, it's not over.
I'm going to do one more thing.
Oh, you got some coinage?
I do have some coinage.
Okay.
Let's see.
Color.
Yeah, we'll hold off for now.
Okay. Ooh, here we go. All right. I'm going to use my worker to turn my 1 into a 6. I'm going to take this livestock. I'm then going to use my 1 to place my livestock. So that is the same as this guy, so I get 7 points.
Is that a finish too?
Yep. So the 7 points puts me at 7. And then it's a finish as well, so it's a 2 spot, so it's another 9. Puts me at 102. There's my 100 mark. Boom.
Let's do it. So we have a 4 right on there. We have a 1 and a 6, so both corners. Fortunately, there's no mine available right now. That's what I was hoping the black would provide me, but
Nope,
it didn't.
Took it.
There's nothing in the 6. We do have stuff in the 1. Oh, I broke the rules. I just realized, didn't I?
Oh, you put 2 next to each other. I didn't catch it. We'll let it pass.
Okay. I was just about to buy another one. Like, oh wait, I can't do that.
It's fine. We'll let it pass.
All right. Well, I'm gonna buy another one and I'm gonna place it right there.
All right.
Which gives me the ability to use my white die number 4.
Give me a coin. I'll bounce it out.
All right.
Can't be that nice. I just shoot myself.
Yeah. I win by 1 because of it.
Right. That's usually how these games work. Is one of us will mess up in some way. The other person will win by that screw up.
That is true.
So before we play games like this, we are recording ourselves going through a game of cribbage. That's one of our favorites. It's a good warm up to get the brain going. And that is one where if we miss points, the other person calls muggins and takes those points, almost every time that person loses by exactly the number of points that were stolen.
All right. All you.
Okay, I got a 3 and a 1. So this 3.
Can we see the board? As you see here, he already has all 4 castles placed. I'm still on the first one, but he has no reason to get castles the next 2 rounds unless he tries to block my lanes.
At the moment right now, we're working on our phones at the moment. So as we get deeper into streaming and we're able to afford, we'll get a camera where we can zoom into the different aspects of the board so you guys can get a closer look at our actual game board. So sorry that it's zoomed out right now at the moment.
So Kim, you have a person in your group that you've been playing the same 2 for the whole 5? I think you said 5 years. Same 2 characters, pair of brothers. Wow,
that's cool.
That is cool.
All right, so I'm going to use my 3 to place my ship down, which is a 1 completion, so that gives me 7 points, puts me 9. I'm going to take this stack here. Boom. And that doesn't really matter.
I've done that part well. I'm holding the front.
And I have a 1.
Oh, he's been playing longer than us. We're just. Oh, wow. Been playing over 5 years, at least. For the same 2 characters of brothers. That's kind of cool.
I'm going to use this 1 to get myself 2 workers. Preparation.
One more turn in round 3. Got a 1 and a double 4s. So that goes on the 1.
All right, where are we going?
I can't do much.
Good.
But I'm going to get some experience points here. So we're going to make this a 5.
Okay.
We're going to drop down a town hall. Well, actually, no, we're not. Not yet. I'm making it a 5. If I use the worker, I'm making it a 5.
You're fine. Keep going.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, no, okay, we can do this. I'm going to use 2 silver before I actually place this to buy one of these in the middle. We have a boarding house. We have a bank. We have number 15. That doesn't help all that much. We'll take the boarding house. So now that we have this 5, we're going to place this 5 here.
Nice, that's 3.
That is a 3-fer, so that's another 12. My 46
12? Oh, 6. I was looking at this.
My 46 becomes a 58.
I was looking at this. I'm like, you get 2 points.
Just flipping them backwards. You're like, you have 36 together. You only get 8 points. This gives me the ability to place a hex tile.
Place an additional hex?
Which, based on the parameters, doesn't say I need a die. I could just place it.
No, yeah, you can place it wherever.
So I am going to place it here.
4 workers.
So now I gain 4 workers. Perfect. And then I have a 4 as well. What do I want?
Did you re-roll between still going?
No, I'm
pretty sure you used both your dice.
No, I bought this with silver. Yeah. Let's see, what do I want? We're going to take this 4. We're going to spend one of these to make that one a 5. We're going to take this.
All right.
All right.
I'm going to use my 3, take bank, and 5 to place the bank.
Get 2 silver.
Sir, thank you very much.
All right.
Hold on. I'm going to use 2 of my silver.
Taking number 15. All right, let's reset this board. I'm going to grab 2 silver. I have 2 mines.
Done.
You have 1 mine.
Done. Sure, thank you.
All right, we get some more ships. Finally get some castle out there.
Ooh, the geese are out.
Ooh. I need some of that.
Wild cards.
Those go over there. We've only lost 1 monastery out of the guaranteed, not the middle tiles.
Oh, there's the cat.
We got some cows? Yeah.
Boom.
They're talking back and forth about D&D.
Nice. Yeah, definitely have to. Yeah, that'd be so fun. Even to jump in like one night.
Yeah.
And just
I might just like go and watch. Like Elliot in the group and just be like,
just jump in one night and just kill yourself at the end of it. The game, so you don't.
All right.
No commitments.
We got a 4. Oh, we got to open up.
I gotcha.
New set. All right, entering round 4. The game board back on up here.
We go.
All right, first one goes to 4. So my 5, we're gonna buy this.
Yeah.
My
Take it.
4, I'm gonna use 2 workers to make a 2 and buy this. Because you and you touch either of those.
I already have castles. I have a lot of castles.
Yeah, but you could be like, hey, I'm gonna steal this so you can have another
Yeah,
castle.
but it locks me down.
That's true, but
no, I'm not.
I need it anyway. I'm holding on to it.
I'm not doing that.
5 and 18. 5. We've never really seen number 5. When you place a ship, take goods from 2 depots. I think I've never seen the 5 actually come out before. And 18 is one of the endgame scoring.
Oh. Okay. All right. Raise a worker. Turn this 5 to a 4. Take the carpenter's workshop. I'm going other here.
2. Oh, because you can push 2.
Put
Number 8.
There. That allows me to take another building. That guy.
All right.
Huh.
Now, I got some moves to make. This will be good. 2 in the center, double 5s. All right, so this will move on over here.
This is the longest that Steve's gone without checking the rule book while playing a game.
I think I've memorized this one by now.
Probably. I still expect as we get closer to the end of the game, even with you way back there, you're going to be looking for some way.
Or I'm going to catch up, too.
Look for some way to misinterpret the rules. What happens?
All right. Let's see.
Don't look at my board.
Block
the divider here.
Oh, man. All right, I'm going to use a 5 to gain 2 workers. By gaining 2 workers, I have number 13, which allows me to gain 1 silver. I am then going to use this other 5. We're going to make this a 1. Mine's going down.
Nice. There you go. That's 2 completed.
That is a 2 completer, and all of my mines have been completed.
Sure.
I have 2, so 7. Who's your math?
Oh, did it again. This is
back.
did it again.
58 plus 7 is 65. So 65, and then I am not done.
Did you do your 5 points as well?
I did not. Oh, I missed. Okay, so 70.
Yep.
I'm going to spend anything right now. No, yeah. We're going to get
yeah. Okay. So I'm going to use the 5 to take this monastery. I'm going to use the 4. What let me do? Yep. Place this guy there. Allows me to sell 1 type of good. Do that. Bit of a coin. Thank you, sir.
Nice. All good?
There we go.
1 and 4 and a 6 on top. You toss it on 6. Thank you.
Boom.
All right. So I got to clear some stuff out of here. What is the best plan for this turn? Yeah, we got to do it. So we're going to take a work. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll do it this way. This will be better. So we're going to place this down using my 1. Number 9 activates. When you place a building, you may change the die result by 1.
So when you place it,
so any of these.
Now, this is now 2 or 4.
Exactly. So that allows me to only pay 1 worker to make this a 3 instead of a 4. And then I'm going to place the castle right there. Right?
No.
I'll place a building only. Oh, yeah. I'm going to pay 2 of these to place the castle then.
Cheating. Now you can place your keys for free.
Yes, I will. This is... Oh, yeah. So now, I get an extra... I don't have to place the geese. I just take an extra action.
I know.
What is that little smoke shop up there? That
Oh,
is a
there's-
carpenter's workshop.
Yes.
What we're gonna do is actually we're gonna spend 2 silver before we use our free. Actually, does it matter which order I do this in? Actually, I'll just play this.
You have to do.
Yeah,
You have to do.
yeah. So we'll
that
place this first.
Yeah.
So there's 2 victory points. But then I'm also going to place 2 of these to grab those.
I would imagine when you place the castle, you could just take from the Black Depot. Could
No, that's
you?
in the. It's in the.
Yes, you can. Okay.
Yeah, that's not allowed.
All right. So I have a 6 into
Catching
3.
up, 2 castles to 4.
So the 6 put down there. The 1. So 1 and 4 is 5.
Nope. 22.
No, 14. Then I have my 3. All right. The 3 is going to be used to get workers.
Nice. For those of you in chat who have played Castles of Burgundy, what's your style of play? Do you go mines first, boats first, or ships? Go for monasteries?
Have no,
or just
whatever you
just
get.
wing it and see what happens?
Do you put your tiles on upside down so you actually know what's there?
That would be interesting, actually, for like some of them to be like, we'll just count this at the end. It just gets placed.
Hey, man. I mean, you're going to see it when you pick it up.
So, demolish my opponents and conquer. That's a great style.
That's a great, yeah, I agree. Yeah, my style is usually grabbing the mines first, but the side of the board that I chose this time, the mines were way out to the side. So he ended up actually doing it this time around.
Yeah, just kind of fit in. The 3 mines are just available. I looked at the back of my board, and all 4 castles were stacked, and I should have taken that style and just like ran the board of castles.
It's true. Should have.
All right, so I have a 5 and a 1. We have 1 turn left in this round. We're not too far behind. We got 8.
No, I guess if you finish that, that's going to be a good bump for you.
I will finish that.
Yeah.
We have 1 turn left in the round. Yeah, I know. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that this round. So the 5, we're going to get 2 workers. Based on my thing, I also get 1 silver off of that. Then I have a 1. We're going to play this smart. We're going to take the 1 and make it a 6. Is this smart? No.
Steve Smug.
I can play 1 right now on the 1. Or I can buy 1, but then I need to be able to place both next turn. I guess next turn would be the same. Oh, no, actually it'd be smart to hold off. I'm going to play the pigs now. So that's 6 pigs.
Plus the geese count.
No, they don't.
Yeah, the geese are wild. They count.
The geese are. That's right, the special one.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Treat geese as any livestock. So.
Yeah. So 8 points right there. So 72 up to 80. See, we're about to hook the bend and come at you.
You could. It's happened before.
All right. What are you going to do?
Okay, so first, I'm going to use my 1 to place this monastery. Boom. I'm going to use 2 of these bad boys. Buy this carpenter's workshop. I will use 1 of these. Change this 4 into 6. Allows me to place that there. I can take a building tile. So that's
2 options to choose from.
I don't know how I just.
Spend too much time at a Star Wars bar.
Yep. Scum and Villainy. If you live in LA, check it out. If you haven't been there. Nope. I think this is going to help me out.
Okay.
All right.
Last one, round 4 of 5. Did I get the rolls I needed? Ooh, that's exactly what I needed. 4. That is a perfect roll. 6 for these cows.
There you go.
The 1 becomes a 3 because I have 2 workers.
Nice. Popping it in.
So that is
25.
3. So we'll start with the 3 for having cows. Oh, plus geese is 2 more. Right? Because that geese will count every time?
You believe so? It's the same pasture, yeah.
Yeah, so 5. Okay. So now 25. So 110.
Woo!
100's
right up
on the
me.
board.
There he is.
Okay.
Coming in hot.
Round 2, he had like a 50-point lead.
That's okay.
All down to 4.
That's okay. I'm going to use my 2. This. The worker.
Oh, to finish.
Just turn that to 4. So I put this. Boom. So that's a 2 spot to start. So 7 points.
A cool emoji. Is that the Squirtle? Oh, like that was a guitar.
That's all the yellow. So 5 more.
2020 shred. That's a cool emoji. All right.
Old yeller.
That's okay.
Yep.
All right. So we'll go over here. Board reset.
Yeah.
All right. So let's kick off round 5 here. We're starting this on number 5. I am going to start by spending all 4 of mine to buy both of these ships.
Throwing away 4 points to get the ships.
But then I have a 4 and a 2, and they're both going down.
There you go. So
I get
goods. You get 2 bumps.
Not like that matter, but I'll take my goods.
Yeah, I'm not even worried about that. Clearly, I'm going for ships. I saw a long time ago.
So we're going to take this stack first. That gives me a 5 and a 3. The 2 goes back. And then we're going to take this stack, which gives me a 5.
My turn?
Yeah.
All right, what do we got there? So
I got to start playing Mythwind. I punched out part of it. Okay.
Mythwind looked really cool. I think that's the casual one where you're kind of taking care of your land. Is that right? Or am I thinking of something different? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know, Kim. What's the style? What's the general concept of Mythwind?
I think that's the one that I'm thinking about. But that one looked really cool too. Definitely seems like a casual puzzler, but it was gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna do 4. Place this guy, which gets me 4 workers.
Okay.
Uploaded. 4. Okay.
You're community building in an endless video game, like The Sims or Stardew Valley. Decisions are made to shape how the community you're creating will affect the land. That's cool.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
So like Sim City more-ish, a little bit.
Kinda, yeah, more nature.
Yeah, more nature. All right.
So the 5. I'm going to use this to make that a 4. Watchtower.
All right. You had a 4?
Put her there.
All right. Oh, I'm just short, but we're going to buy it and take it off the board, so I need that. That's my 4.
How many points do you get for
1 each?
1 per type or 1 per good?
1 per good, I believe. No, it's yeah. When you sell, you can only sell a full stack.
Yeah,
no, you get 1 per good on the count on the back. Yeah, it fell into place. I'm then going to use my 2 to get 2 workers because I have 13 on the board. I get 1 silver with it.
Nice. I have a
yeah,
1. Yeah,
Kind of, yeah. But you play a profession, and each one has its own mechanics and a mini game system. The player tracer is super dope.
yeah.
Nice.
I love
Yeah,
the effort that's going into like game trace, specifically your organization. One of my favorite things to do when a new board game comes in is just unwrapping everything and organizing it in the box. So when it comes with specific areas for everything, we can just get it in, take it out, put it on the table like this one did. You don't
yeah,
have to buy a separate organizer. It's an immediate sell for me.
yeah.
For
Kim,
sure.
when you get that all punched out, if you want, if you take a picture, DM us on Instagram. We're
Yeah.
definitely interested to see what that looks like. And if there's any games you want to see fully laid out, uh, we have a bunch of pictures on Instagram right now of what we are planning on playing this year. We have probably double that in actual games, but we have a
And
lot to work through.
a lot more coming.
Yeah, we have a lot more coming.
So I'm going to use this to turn my 1 into a 5.
I think also we'll probably save in October. Our friend has all of the versions of Final Girl
Oh,
coming.
yeah.
So we'll probably do a full stream on like a
4.
Saturday in October, getting ready for Halloween, just to play Final Girl all day as a solo.
That's going to be so fun.
Yeah, that's right on my alley. I'm a diehard horror fan.
And I love Van Ryder games so much. I have the complete Hostage Negotiator in there, which I think is going to be fun for us to play in a head-to-head way to see who can do better. We're going to find a way to make co-op games head-to-head. That's hence our logo. That's literally going head-to-head.
I think any game that's like
I did the logo for us, which
yes,
is
it's
so
great.
fun. So I got 4 points for putting the Watchtower down.
And your
completion of 4. So 10. 12.
No, 4 plus 2.
So 42. Boom.
It's the answer to everything.
It is.
All right.
I'm not liable.
I don't know. You guys had Discord. I have not kicked that off yet. That'll be coming soon. Or if you toss, anytime we're live, anything in here as well, just like you did with your elf character photo, we could definitely take a look through here as well. Yeah, Discord's what we're launching next. So far, we've launched Instagram, we've launched YouTube, which will get its first set of videos next week,
Find this.
and Twitch here, and then we've also started a Patreon where a lot of these games that have expansions to them, we're going to be launching those videos. You'll see them live on Twitch as we play them for some of them, but then we're going to be putting the video on Patreon specifically.
Yeah. Also, with the Patreon stuff, something that we love to do is to talk what our strategy was. We do it ourselves anyway after we play, to try to just dig into the thinking. So we'll have videos on things like this and, okay, what were we planning to do? So with these videos, we'll end up doing some voiceover talks on our strategy. So if you're interested in those as well, stay tuned and look out for those on the Patreon.
Nice, like a game break. Yeah. So we're gonna go through for specific for you. We'll start with YouTube. We'll make the first few free on YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll do a game breakdown where we'll replay this video muted. Yeah, sorry about the camera, guys. We only have a few turns left in this. We'll keep it on this view. What's our IG? Bald Board Games. Exact same handle as you have here on Twitch. It's the exact same picture too.
Yeah, and it's board as in I'm bored, so BORED, not like board games.
Exactly. We'll pull this closer to us so you can see. Yeah. Sorry about the little logo thing there. We were playing cribbage earlier and had that there. So let me just get rid of that. There we go. Sorry about that. We're still tinkering through all the details of using OBS Studio to get the multiple cameras, to kind of switch in between looking at us and looking at the board.
I may have my phone actually plugged in.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So what do we got here? So we already rolled. I moved that. I haven't gone yet, though.
Thank you guys for sticking around to the game.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate it.
Guys. We honestly weren't expecting anyone besides like a few friends to jump in. So glad we made some new friends and hope you guys come back for the next one.
Oh, good. Your lighting's very good. We appreciate that. We definitely threw a lot of effort in the last few days to get a solid setup and everything. Yep. So now it's the final little tweaks. Hopefully next week we'll have a little bit better audio if it's not great for you guys, and work on the Zoom aspect.
Yeah. It'll be a work in progress, but we're excited.
Yes, definitely. All right. 3 and a 4.
Dang.
What does this carpenter
Oh, wait a
workshop do?
Oh, never mind.
Take a building tile. Place the carpenter work. One more dice coming through. I'm going to take. Also. Oh, no, that one's not. This is.
In the same. All right. I have this last spot I won't be able to do because I have.
That's awesome. I can play them, but they're just not in set. Alright, since we're going for points, I'm going to take my 3, make it a 2 by spending a worker, and we'll grab this. I'm also partly stupid. Happens occasionally.
True.
Awesome. You've been thinking about getting back to stream. I've been thinking about stream, but equipment is super outdated. Yeah, that was our main first thought before we wanted to kick this off. We talked about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And we're like, let's figure out what games we have, kind of get settled in, get the equipment, and now, brand new year, hit the ground running.
Just do it right.
I'm going to use my 4 to get 2 workers and 1 more silver.
All right, well, I can't finish that. Unfortunately. I was so close. 1 away from finishing my building section.
What made you decide to pull the trigger after all this time? What was the last push?
Well, so there's actually a couple of things. So we actually started off. We are going to be designing and making our own board games as well. And so that was the initial venture, and we're still doing that. We're still working on that. So stick with us. You'll hear about that, and when we have more of a finished prototype, you'll start seeing that played as we play with friends and test it out. And then after a point, we decided that we wanted to stream. Like, we play the games anyway. Why not throw them up for the people to join in and watch, and kind of hit the industry from both angles? That'll be fun. Help build awareness for ourselves on the other end, and then just give a glimpse of us having fun and what we do on this side for all of you.
Yeah. As I have my old Twitch handle, I used to play a lot of video games, a lot of FIFA and Call of Duty back late teenager into college. So we talked about it. I'm like, it's kind of a win-win situation. We're going to be playing the board games anyway. Let's invest a little bit. Let's stream it. Enjoy conversations with everybody else and see what their styles are, what board games they like, which might spark interest for us. If it's a game we haven't heard of, we'll go search for it. Or on the reverse, hopefully we show a new style or strategy or something that intrigues you and you test it out. Awesome. Excited about that as a hobbyist designer myself. Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think we're the first game we're developing ourselves. We're in a pretty solid spot with in terms of the base layer. We're going to continue to do testing for sure. But we've talked about bringing some of the testing onto stream, where you'll be able to see us play through it, talk through it. Give us the elevator pitch to your game. You want to kick it off? You want me?
What was the tagline?
It was the friend or fiend. What are you, or something like that?
No.
I thought it was on it.
No. It was friend or fiend. Survive or die as a team.
That's what it was. It rhymed.
And the name of the game is Among Fiends. So a callback to other games such as Among Us, of course, and Among Cultists that's coming out. So it is a hidden traitor style game that is set in the world of a horror slasher of sorts.
Yeah. So you're pretty much the concept. You have a little town, which is the game board, of 4 to 5 locations, depending how many players you're playing with. You're going to be going through the game with a randomly assigned status. You're either a fiend, which is like the killer, or you're a friend. And that's kept secret. You're going to try to work with everyone else to, as the fiend, attempt to kill everyone strategically, whereas the friends get weapons, get items, and survive. And he said, you're going to, as a group of friends, you're going to survive as a team or you're going to die as a team.
Yep.
So it's going to be a lot of fun. We've had probably like 10 different like changes we've made,
there's
but it's
more.
been an amazing process going through it.
Every morning, I think I send Steve a text. As I'm reading books on, game design, my mind will think of something, and I'll send him a text like, "Hey, I thought of something that could fix this problem or that problem, or just make this better." So it's just constant iteration.
And it's never like, it's never he sends you something I just agree with it. It's always back and forth to like tweak it slightly. He'll like be like, "Hey, can we make the fiend better or the friend better?" I'm like, "No, we got to make the fiend better." I am the type of character I always want to play the villain. So, and somehow I always become the fiend randomly. So it's been a great process. We'll definitely keep you guys updated. Yeah, we're definitely been balancing really well. I think the concept of the game and everything we've done is really well balanced. We're just trying to test it with 3 players all the way up to 8 and just make sure every level works out.
So I have this, which allows me to grab another stack from an adjacent spot. Just so you know.
Yes. I remember.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll get a Discord going for you, Kim. Be able to share some of those photos as things progress, and let you know once we're going to be going live on Twitch for one of those. That might be a Saturday afternoon type stream.
Yep.
All right, ready to go?
Yep.
2 turns to go.
Yeah.
I got a 6 down the center. This will go on the 6 stack. All right. This sucks.
Don't.
I have to take this option. I'm burning all 3 to make the portal.
Why are you burning so much?
And I've only had water, too. We're going to toss that on there. That is, first we'll move this to the end of the line. We'll then grab a stack. I don't think it really matters. We'll grab this one. Sure. Why not? This gives me a group of 3, so 8.
Nice.
But I also get this, so 13.
Nice.
So 10 becomes 23. So we're at 123 versus 142. So that was my 1. And now I have a 4, which is empty. So we're going to get 2 more workers and another silver.
Nice. Do you all have favorite board game YouTube channels, by chance? One of my favorite is one of the more popular ones now.
No rolls bar.
Yeah, well, NRB is great.
And
I also do love Quackalope. He's a lot of fun to watch. NRB is really funny and fun to watch. Their humor gets me. Okay,
just love the fact that they took Monopoly, and not just one episode, not 2, but 3 full hour-plus long episodes, where they took the concept of Monopoly, and one of the creators of that channel made it into communist Monopoly. And he dresses up as Joseph Stalin, comes full out, ready to go, and runs the game of Communopoly. Sounds fun. I feel like I play so many new games, played over 100 last year. Woo! And I go to the mechanic of how I can spin that into something that would work for my game. Constantly inspired. Yeah, we feel the same way. We've gone to either watch games on YouTube channels or played a game and be like, oh, this little piece of this game helps us do something a little bit better in our game.
Yeah, recently we were playing Tiny Epic Crimes, which is like Clue on steroids. It's a lot of fun. And that gave us a lot of good ideas for what we're doing. Never outright copying anything, but like, oh, that was a fun way they did that. How do we get that same sort of feel as well? Final move?
Yeah, I didn't think of this move, but I'm doing it now.
Lock it in.
2, 3.
Nice, there you go.
Castle down, which is 3 points.
Yep.
Which gives me extra move, which drops this into place. That's a set of 3. That's 8 more.
So we got,
and this is number 20, which is endgame. That's fine. Yeah. That because that does not finish those.
Oh, what is my?
And I don't finish the castles.
I can't
Do you have a win scenario?
I mean, I think I'm gonna win anyway.
Nope, I don't. I got a lot of points.
So do I. Okay. So I'm gonna use this to turn my 1 to a 6.
6. Interesting. Okay.
To get the sheep. Then I'm going to use the 3 place the sheep. 3 points. Because if I went for the mine, I would have had to use 2. I would lose a point to get 3 points. Here, I'm just losing.
All right. So endgame scoring. So everything on the board no longer matters. So these all come off into the corner here. All of these are now out of contention. All right. So final endgame scoring.
Let's go first.
Sure. So we'll start the easy ones. I have 3 silver. I have 2 workers. So that's a total of 5.
Go.
You like to move me 5?
Close one. 39.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So you are at 50.
All
He
right.
takes the lead.
What's your count on those?
Okay. Okay.
No, I'm not going to do the board. We're going to like bounce back and forth.
Right.
Right.
I have 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I think you're gonna give me now. You have a lot of yellow.
Yes, I do, sir. I was going in hard on that end game score.
So I have number 24. Number 24 gives me 4 VP for each different livestock. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 20 points.
Nice.
That gets me to 70. Number 9 gets me nothing. Number 20 I get for this type of building, which I have 0 of.
Oh, what are you doing?
13. Well, because I just had to fill the gap.
Oh.
I didn't have many options out there.
Gotcha.
So I think that is it. So as long as you get more than 10.
So I get more than 10. I get 4 points for each of my warehouses. So 4 and 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. I get 4 points for each of my watchtowers. I have 1, 2. So that is another 8. 76. Boom. And I get 4 for each of my workshops. So 1, 2, 3. Another 12. Thank you. I get 2 for each goods sold type. So 4 more.
Is that it? Yep.
Yep, that's it. Yep.
All right. So final score 170 to purple, 192 to red.
Knew it. You were done for. Yep, that was it.
All right. Thanks, guys, for tuning in.
Yeah.
If you didn't give us a follow, please do so. We'll keep you updated with our stream schedule.
Yep.
And see you next time.
Yeah. Thanks for joining Bald and Board Games. I'm Bald.
I'm Bored.
See you later.